Hello friends, I hope you are doing fine. Today I am going to quickly talk about how a digital camera captures an image. So a digital camera comprises of many parts: the shutter, the digital sensor, the lens and so on. So the lens is the primary part of the camera which allows the light to pass through. So once the light passes through the lens has an opening. The size of the opening can be altered. So the light passes through the lens and it hits the DSLR mirror. The DSLR mirror enables one to see the image via the eyepiece which is located behind the camera. But while taking an image, this is not required. So once the light passes through the lens, the DSLR mirror flips up, allowing the light to pass beneath it. Once the light crosses the mirror, it is encountered with the shutter mechanism. The shutter mechanism allows the light to pass onto the digital sensor only for a certain amount of time period. So once the light is ahead of the shutter mechanism, it opens up and allows the light to pass through the shutter assembly onto the digital sensor which is located just right behind the shutter assembly. So the light passes through the shutter assembly and hits the digital sensor for a certain period of time. Once the sensor captures the light, it converts the analog data into digital, and after processing it, it is stored onto the memory card of the camera. In short, this is how an image is captured by a camera. But as you can know, there are cell phone, there are small point and shoot camera which don't have these mirrors. Even they capture the image in the same way, just that there is no mirror in between the shutter mechanism and the lens. Throughout the time period, the sensor is always exposed to the light, and that's why you see the live feed on the back of your screen. It's the same way as your DSLR functions in the live view. So with mirror or without mirror, it doesn't make a difference. In these cameras, in your cell phone cameras, let's say, the light is captured for a certain amount of time with what is known as a electronic shutter. So this electronic shutter allows the light to expose the sensor only for a certain amount of time. For the rest of the time, the sensor is exposed, but it doesn't capture an image. So hope you now know how an image is formed and how a basic digital camera functions. That's it for this episode, guys, and I will see you the next time. See you and take care.